Hello again. Today I'm going to show you how to create a pivot table in Excel. It is very useful function in Excel which can automatically summarize your data. You don't have to create many summary calculations. Pivot will do it for you and you can slice your data in hundreds or thousands of ways. Let's get it started. Here I have a sample dataset of sales in Asia region. We have 7 columns including country, warehouse, unit price, quarter, quantity sold, sales, and sales manager name. To create, first I will include this data into a table by pressing Ctrl and T. Anyway, it's not mandatory to do so. To create a pivot table, you simply click somewhere on your table and click insert, and you can choose the pivot table. You also have another option to go for recommended pivot tables, but I would prefer to go on pivot tables and do it by myself. So here on the left side you have the empty pivot table, and the right side you have the pivot fields, and you have these 4 sections: filters, columns, rows, and values, where you will drag and drop your data. So first I would like to find out which country has the highest sales. I will drag country into the rows and sales into the values. So here I have the data I want, but if you like to sort this data, you can do it by right clicking on the table and click sort. So the way you want, I would prefer to go with largest to smallest. So I see here the most sales are in China. So I will clear this pivot table now, and now I would like to find out which sales manager performed the highest sales. So similarly I will drag sales manager into the rows and sales into the values, and here I see the same data. Similarly you can sort it from the largest to smallest to see who performed the most sales. So here John Doe performed most sales, and also I would like to find out which countries are served by John Doe and then break down. So what I can do is I can drag and drop country also into the rows. So then Excel, the pivot will slice your data based on the sales manager first, then after that what are the countries served by him. So for John Doe, he served for these 5 countries, and for each country his total sales are listed here. So I will clear this pivot again. Now I want to find out which quarter has the most sales. So I will drag sales into the values, and it's not necessary to go with the rows always. Like the quarter, you can drag it to the columns, and you will see you have the same results. So I prefer to go with rows, and then I would like to have a breakdown to see which warehouse is having performing these sales based on the quarter. So I will drag warehouse to the filter field, and you will see there we have a new option here, and click here to expand and tick select multiple items, and with that you can choose multiple or single or multiple warehouses. So I will choose China and see in China, so first quarter, this is the number of sales. So likewise, if you want to choose multiple, you will first have the filtration based on the warehouse, then after that based on the quarter. So if you want to see all, you can click all. So as you can see, we can do it in so many different ways, and pivot tables are quite powerful. If you want to present this data in a graph or pie chart, something, you can simply click insert and go to recommended charts and choose whatever you like. Then you can have the graph as well. I hope this is useful. Thank you for watching and see you again.